Chosen one. The night sky trembles as if a hidden storm is gathering in the unseen. The silence before the thunder carries whispers of a divine warning, a message not meant for the world, but for you. It is no ordinary call. It is the voice of eternity echoing into your life. Your children, the ones you carry in your heart, are being marked, watched, and targeted by forces that do not wish them to rise. This is not fiction. This is not a tale. It is the truth that the spiritual realm is unveiling, and you must hear it now before the shadows grow darker. In the depths of your being, you already know this. You have felt the unease, the restless pull at night, the silent prayers you whispered when no one else was watching. Those were not random fears. They were warnings. The universe does not alert the unchosen. It alerts the ones who carry the light, the guardians of the next generation. Your children are not just flesh and blood. They are carriers of a divine inheritance. And because of this, they will be targeted. The enemy sees what they can become, and he seeks to cut it off before it manifests. You're not here by accident. You've been guided to this moment. Write 99 in the comments. It's time to release your wish to the universe. If your spirit woke up while listening, don't scroll away. Like this video, subscribe now. You belong here. This is the place where the veil is lifted, where warnings meet courage, where protection is born out of awareness. Declare your heart's wish now and seal it with 99, because the very act of writing it is an act of faith that builds a wall of fire around your children. The time to protect is not tomorrow. It is now. The threat is not waiting politely at the doorstep. It is already circling, watching for an entry point. It moves through the distractions, through the voices that mock your instincts, through the society that tells you to relax when your spirit is screaming, "Stay alert." This is why God has pressed this message upon your soul. Your children cannot fight what they do not see. But you, chosen one, you see, you hear, you know, and because you know, you must act. The story of your children's destiny is not one of defeat. It is not one of tragedy. It is one of triumph, but only if the guardian, the one chosen to protect them, stands firm now. Imagine it. Years from today, they will speak of you. They will say, "When the darkness came, my parent stood. My protector did not sleep. My guardian listened to the call," and that testimony will be the light that spreads into their future, shaping every step they take. But that light begins with the choices you make in this moment, with the courage you choose to carry, with the fire you allow to burn inside you. The storm is closer now, chosen one. You can almost hear the footsteps of what hunts in silence. It does not come with open threats, but with subtle whispers, with distractions, with poisons dressed as pleasures, with lies wrapped in comfort. It does not target you because you are weak. It targets your children because they are strong, because their light threatens the darkness before it even fully shines. The truth is this: the battle is not in the future. The battle is here, and your family is on the front line, whether you wanted it or not. You are the wall. You are the shield. You are the one who has been awakened to see the danger before it strikes. That is why your spirit has been restless. why you feel things that others around you dismiss. They call you dramatic, but the chosen are always misunderstood. You are not paranoid, you are prophetic. And now, the universe confirms what your soul already knew. Your children must be covered, protected, guarded with a strength that only you can give. You're not here by accident. You've been guided to this moment. Write 99 in the comments. It's time to release your wish to the universe. If your spirit woke up while listening, don't scroll away. Like this video, subscribe now. You belong here. This moment is sacred. It is a line drawn in eternity where you choose to step into your role as protector. Your words, your actions, your faith. They become the fortress around your children's future. Do not withhold them. Do not stay silent. This is the moment to speak, to act, to declare protection. Think about it. How many times have you looked at your child and felt an unexplainable fear? How many times have you prayed without words, just tears in the quiet of the night? Those weren't accidents. They were alarms from heaven. And now the message is clear. You are to respond, not with fear, but with authority. When you walk into their room, your presence is not just a parent's, it is a guardian's. When you speak life over them, you are breaking curses before they ever reach their ears. When you cover them in love, you are building invisible walls that no shadow can cross. Do not underestimate the power of your role. There are chosen ones who protect nations, chosen ones who guide movements. But your calling, your most sacred mission, is to protect the lives entrusted to you. The enemy knows this. That is why he aims to tire you, distract you, make you doubt yourself. But you cannot fall into his trap. If you break, your children are exposed. If you rise, your children inherit victory. This is not pressure, it is purpose. You were born for this. The sky above you is not silent, chosen one. Every star burns as a witness. Every breeze carries a message. Stand, because the future of your children depends on it. Do not think this is exaggeration. Look at the world. Look at how innocence is attacked, how purity is mocked, how light is suffocated before it has a chance to shine. Do you think this is coincidence? Number. This is war, and the target has been chosen, your children. They are not like the rest. Their destiny is too dangerous for the darkness to ignore. That is why you feel the urgency pounding in your chest. It is the drumbeat of heaven telling you not to wait another second. You cannot protect them with silence. You cannot shield them with half-hearted faith. You must rise with a voice that shakes the unseen, with a spirit that refuses to bow. When you pray, don't whisper, declare. When you cover them, don't doubt, believe. Every word you release is a sword. Every tear you shed is a shield. Every act of love is a wall built brick by brick. This is how chosen guardians fight, not in the flesh, but in the spirit, where the true war rages. And chosen one, remember this, your children don't just carry your name, they carry your lineage, your light, your unfinished battles, your unspoken prayers. They carry the inheritance that was denied to you, the breakthroughs that were delayed in your life, the victories you were prepared for but never saw. They are the continuation of your story, and the enemy knows if he stops them, he silences generations. But if you guard them, if you hold your ground, then everything you were promised but never received will live and breathe in them. This is bigger than today. It is bigger than the fear you feel right now. Imagine decades from now, your children walking boldly, unshaken, because you fought for them when they couldn't fight for themselves. Imagine them raising their own children under the protection of the strength you chose today. Imagine the enemy realizing too late that he failed because you, chosen one, refused to break. That is the power you hold in your hands at this very moment. The attack is real, but so is the shield. The target is your children, but the weapon is you. You've been chosen not just to exist, not just to survive, but to stand as the guardian no shadow can pass. Feel the fire in your spirit. It is not just emotion, it is confirmation. You are aligned with the voice that called you, and that voice will never leave you powerless. Your role is sacred, your mission is urgent, and your children, your most precious treasure, will rise because you chose to listen, because you chose to act. The shadows move silently, chosen one, but they cannot outrun the fire rising in you. You are not just a parent, not just a guardian. You are the sentinel at the gates of destiny. Your children's lives are scrolls written in heaven, and the enemy is desperate to tear those pages before they are read aloud to the world. This is why you have been stirred. This is why your spirit burns with a passion that others don't understand. You were chosen for this fight because no one else could carry it. You must see beyond what your eyes show you. The attack is not always obvious. It comes through the world's distractions, through temptations that disguise themselves as entertainment, through people who speak words that plant doubt in young hearts. It comes through silence, through neglect, through the voices that try to convince your children they are ordinary when you know they are extraordinary. Every lie spoken against them is a dart aimed to wound their destiny. And every truth you declare is a shield that turns the darts to dust. Chosen one, there will be nights when you feel the weight of the world pressing against your chest. There will be mornings when your body feels weak, when discouragement whispers that you are failing. But hear this, your effort is not wasted. Every sacrifice, every sleepless night, every word of encouragement, every act of protection, it all builds a fortress. You may not see the bricks being laid, but the walls are rising higher every single day. Your children are safer because of what you are doing in secret, because of the fire you carry in silence. And do not forget, your children are watching. Even if they don't say it, even if their eyes seem distant, they feel your presence. They hear your words echoing in their hearts. One day they will stand stronger because of the example you set. They will know how to resist the darkness because they saw you resist it. They will know how to fight because they saw you fight. And they will know how to rise because they watched you rise when everything tried to break you. This is not just about surviving attacks. This is about creating a legacy of protection, a chain of strength that will never be broken. You are building something eternal, something that will live long after you are gone. When your name is remembered, it will not be because you bowed in fear. It will be because you stood in power. The enemy may circle, but he will never enter, because you, chosen one, stood your ground and said, "Not my children, not my family, not today, not ever." The air is heavy tonight, chosen one, as if creation itself is holding its breath to see what you will do. The enemy thought he could frighten you into silence, thought he could weaken you with doubt, thought he could convince you that you were ordinary. But you are not ordinary. You are awakened. You are burning with a fire that cannot be extinguished, a flame lit by the warning you have received. And now, as you hear these words, you know this truth. Your children are not alone, because you are standing in the gap. Feel the weight of this moment. Every choice you make now is carving the path they will walk. If you choose courage, they will inherit strength. If you choose faith, they will inherit vision. If you choose silence, they will inherit battles they cannot fight. The future is being shaped by your response in this very hour. You are not powerless. You are the key, the shield, the fortress. And no shadow, no whisper, no force of darkness can stand against a chosen guardian who has decided to rise. You must speak life into them daily. You must surround them with words that remind them of who they are, even when they forget. You must watch over the doors of their hearts and minds, because the enemy knows if he can shape their thoughts, he can shape their future. But your voice is louder. Your love is stronger. Your spirit is unshakable. Every time you speak truth, every time you act in protection, you are rewriting their destiny in light instead of darkness. Chosen one, the world may never thank you for what you are doing. The people around you may never understand the battles you are fighting in silence. But heaven sees. The universe records. Your children will one day rise and realize they are standing tall because you refuse to bow. That will be your reward, not applause, not recognition, but the sight of your children walking into their calling, untouched by the traps set against them. That is the glory of being chosen, to protect, to guard, to fight unseen wars for the sake of the ones you love. And still, the story is not finished. The final strike of this message has yet to fall. The last revelation still waits. The closing words will be the flame that seals what has been ignited here. You, chosen one, are standing in the middle of a prophecy unfolding. The end has not yet been spoken, but it is coming. And when it comes, it will be fire. Chosen one, the night does not hide the truth, it reveals it. Look closely at the world around you, and you will see the pattern. Children stripped of innocence, families fractured, futures stolen before they even begin. This is not by chance. This is design. The enemy has studied your bloodline, searched for the weak spots, and decided that your children would be the doorway to destroy everything you are meant to build. But he miscalculated, because he did not expect you to awaken. He did not expect you to hear the call. He did not expect you to rise. The fire inside you is not only for yourself. It is a covering, an unseen mantle stretched over those who carry your name. Your children do not even realize the size of the battles being fought for them. They do not see the arrows turned away in silence, the storms redirected by your prayers, the curses broken before they touched the ground. You may feel weary, you may feel alone, but hear me now. Every act of protection you have done has mattered. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has been overlooked. The heavens themselves honor your fight. There will be days when your children wander, days when they question, days when their steps move dangerously close to the edge. Do not be shaken. Do not let fear rule you. For in those very moments, the seeds you planted will speak louder than the lies of the enemy. Every word of truth, every act of love, every prayer whispered in the dark will echo back to them. You are not only protecting them now, you are building anchors for the storms they will face tomorrow. Chosen one, this is the hour to strengthen your spirit, to fortify your resolve, to understand that the attacks against your children are proof of the greatness that lies within them. If they were ordinary, no one would care. But they are extraordinary, marked, destined to carry light that will pierce through generations. And because of that, the enemy will not stop circling. That is why you cannot stop standing. You are the wall, and the wall cannot crumble. The final chapter of this warning still waits to be spoken. You feel it in your bones. The story is not yet complete. The ultimate revelation is coming, and when it arrives, it will not only confirm everything you felt, but ignite within you the strength to finish what has been started. Stay here, chosen one. The final words are near. Chosen one, the silence between your heartbeats carries more than just life. It carries prophecy. Every second that passes is a reminder that your children's lives are under constant watch. Do not be deceived. The enemy is patient, strategic, and relentless. He does not strike only once. He circles, waits, and returns. He looks for moments when you are tired, moments when your guard is lowered, moments when your focus is stolen. But what he forgets is this: you have been chosen to see what others miss, to stand when others fall, to protect when others surrender. The battle is not just physical, it is spiritual. It is not just about health, safety, or daily survival. It is about shaping identities, stealing dreams, bending destinies. The enemy knows that if he can twist a child's belief in who they are, he can chain them for life. That is why your voice, your presence, your unwavering stance matters more than you realize. You are the anchor they cling to, the voice that shatters lies, the steady light in their storms. There is a cost to being chosen, and you feel it. The weight of responsibility is not light. But understand this: that very weight is proof of your anointing. Ordinary guardians don't feel the urgency you feel. Ordinary parents don't sense the warnings in their spirit the way you do. You are extraordinary because your children are extraordinary. And this connection, this unbreakable bond, was designed for such a time as this. Think of the legacy you are building. When your children look back, they will not just remember the food you gave them, the shelter you provided, the rules you set. They will remember the shield you became, the sacrifices you made, the invisible battles you fought when no one else understood. They will carry your strength inside them like a hidden inheritance, and it will echo in their children and their children's children. This is not just about protection. It is about writing a story that cannot be erased, but the story still waits for its final strike. The climax has not yet unfolded. The last revelation still burns on the horizon. You can feel it, can't you? The sense that the message is building, tightening, about to release its final power. Stay here, chosen one. Do not turn away. The ending is coming, and when it comes, it will seal everything with fire. Chosen one, the hour grows heavier, and the veil between the seen and unseen grows thinner. You can almost feel the eyes that watch, the forces that linger at the edge, searching for a crack in the walls around your children. But hear this. You were not chosen to fear the shadows. You were chosen to command them to flee. The universe itself bends when a guardian stands fully awake, and right now, you are that guardian. Your children may not yet understand the depth of the storm surrounding them, but you do. You sense the traps before they are visible. You feel the dangers before they speak. That intuition, that unshakable pull in your spirit. It is not paranoia, it is prophecy. The warnings you carry are not curses. They are gifts. Gifts meant to prepare you for a fight that is not fair, because the light within you has already tilted the battle in your favor. There will be moments when the enemy tries to make you believe your efforts are pointless, that your words fall empty, that your protection is not enough. But those are lies. Every action you take, no matter how small, ripples into eternity. A whispered prayer can change a destiny. A firm no can block 1,000 traps. A single moment of choosing courage over fear can rewrite the entire future of your family. You are not powerless, chosen one. You are the gatekeeper of a sacred legacy. And look closely. Your children are already showing signs of the destiny they carry. Their resilience, their creativity, their fire, their sensitivity. These are not random traits. They are markers of divine calling. The enemy sees them too, which is why he presses harder. But no pressure from the darkness can overpower the shield of a guardian who refuses to bend. You are that shield. You are that wall. You are the living declaration that says, "My children will not be stolen. Their future will not be erased." The story is reaching its edge, the moment just before the final word, the breath before the flame. The last revelation waits, heavy with power, ready to be spoken. Hold steady, chosen one. Do not break your focus now. The final part is coming, and when it falls, it will carve fire into your spirit and seal the destiny of your children with unshakable protection. Chosen one, this is the moment where everything comes together. The warning, the urgency, the stirring in your spirit that will not let you rest. The message has been building like thunder in the distance, and now the storm has arrived. Hear it clearly. Your children are not safe in the hands of the world, but they are safe in the shadow of your vigilance. The enemy thought he could outsmart you, thought he could creep in unnoticed, thought he could silence your instincts. But tonight, that lie dies, because you, chosen one, are awake. You are not ordinary. You were not placed here by chance. You were chosen because you can see what others dismiss, because you can hear what others drown out. because you are strong enough to carry a burden that would break another. The sleepless nights you've endured, the tears you've hidden, the worries that gripped your chest, they were never weakness. They were proof that your spirit is alert, that you were sensing the battle raging for your children's future. And today, you are no longer just sensing it. You are standing in it with fire. Look at your children. Look at their faces. They are more than flesh and blood. They are living promises. They are scrolls of destiny written before the beginning of time. Treasures the enemy is desperate to destroy because he knows what they will become. He knows the light they will carry, the doors they will open, the victories they will walk into. That is why the targeting is fierce, why the attacks feel endless. But remember this: the greater the attack, the greater the destiny. And your children's destiny is far too great to be stolen. You must rise now with everything in you. No more hesitation, no more doubting your strength, no more listening to the voices that tell you you're imagining things. You were warned for a reason. You were stirred for a reason. You were chosen for a reason. When you speak protection, the unseen trembles. When you declare truth, the lies lose power. When you love without fear, the shadows cannot cross the threshold. You are the guardian at the gate, and the gate will not fall. Chosen one, the enemy knows he cannot destroy you, so he tries to reach your children. But tonight, that attempt is broken. You are stepping into your authority, and every step you take shakes the foundation of the trap laid against them. Imagine years from now, your children standing tall, unscarred, victorious, not even realizing how close the darkness came, because you, their protector, fought for them when they could not fight. That is your legacy. That is your crown. That is the power of being chosen. So hear me one last time. This is not a warning to fear, but a call to fight. The time is now, the moment is here, and the responsibility rests on your shoulders, but not as a weight, as a weapon. You are not walking alone. Heaven fights with you. The universe bends in your favor. Your children's future is secure because you decided to stand, and no force, no shadow, no whisper of darkness will ever change that. Chosen one, God said your children will be targeted, but you will protect them now. And when the story is told, it will not be a story of loss. It will be a story of victory, because you stood, because you fought, because you refused to bow. This is your moment. This is your call. And this is the fire that will never be extinguished.